Your return is much appreciated by the CoinSeries channel. Request from viewer is, what do you think will happen next? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our CoinSeries who came to our channel CoinSeries. You will always be info with the latest CoinSeries news. Option 1, will there be a settlement of XRP and XRP? Option 2, or XRP will win. Option 3, or SEC will win. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. Crypto persists after Luna Classic delists it. It seems like I was mistaken. In this video, I've incorporated all the latest changes for you. Got it. X is really agitated since an announcement about Luna Classic has recently gone popular on Crypto.com. If you've been here for a while, you might remember that I brought up the initial email that notified their delisting on February 15th. This could not be real if all things work out in the end. This has come to devalue clients, in response to my email from July 18th. Since Luna Classic will not be delisted from the Crypto.com exchange until April, at the latest, trading and deposits of the coin will not be suspended on February 15, 2024. Curious, indeed. This is brand new and still in the box. Verification of the source is necessary. It seems to be real. Yes, it is real. This is being discussed and retweeted by a lot of people, and I think it's accurate. I don't get the reasoning behind Crypto.com. Delisting is also part of the plan. In my video, I was very forthright about my reservations about its veracity. Our suspicions were confirmed, it seems. You might remember from that first tweet that Luna and Luna Classic lost almost 10% of their value when Crypto.com delisted them. As soon as that happened, everyone began saying, "That's it," on social media. We will complete it. Personally, I'm not surprised that Crypto.com has no intentions to delist in a Classic. I've always believed that the Lunar Classic ecosystem has more potential than most people give it credit for, particularly during the time when Nance was hot and we were expanding. An interesting question that this raises is if this implies we will not delist in April or not. With Nance on your side, delisting Luna Classic isn't the way to go for crypto stability. The situation is very similar when we see that the proposal is starting to come apart. Keep in mind that the flow is still respectable, and it practically allows this development. Our traffic is still rather respectable, regardless of whether we fall out of the top 100 cryptocurrencies. That being the case, it is not entirely rational. After keeping a careful eye on the issue, we will undoubtedly decide if Crypto.com remain faithful to their word. Ultimately, the suspension will not occur on the 15th. Only 2 weeks remain until the event takes place. Plus, given current market circumstances, a favorable rising trend is certainly within the realm of possibility. We expect the Binance burn to arrive the next day, so please bear that in mind. Our expectations were not met by the volume. Nevertheless, upon arrival, the anguish will persist. The key point I want to make is that while admitting loss, Nance is still acting as if they want to compete for the title of top cryptocurrency. Opting out of the norm isn't really a rational decision from their end. However, we are also anticipating some interesting proposals. Just so you know, I'm not saying they're all top-notch. On the other hand, our recommendations are interesting. In case you forgot, Actual Laboratories just tweeted or sent in a Commonwealth proposal pledging to perform all sorts of things, but a veto stopped them in the end. They are now requesting payment, as you could expect. The suggestion that we give them 16 grand has now been made by them, yes. On behalf of the Actual Labs, I am sending this request to show our appreciation for all of their help with INC and the chain. In addition to creating end-to-end and interchain testing, we have spent the past 4 weeks resolving issues with the packet forward middleware and the IBC hooks. For more detailed information, please go to the website below. We have been providing progress reports every 2 weeks to keep everyone informed. The cost is 16 grand. It will be obvious if I'm being totally honest. You seem to have done a lot, but I'm not certain this will go away, and I also don't think it's enough. That it is happening at this very moment is the interesting aspect. So many believe they've achieved their goal. When it comes to being a developer, I feel totally lost. It seems to have happened already, but that's still a substantial outlay of funds. And, to tell the truth, very few understand. It is critical that you maintain vigilance throughout this Crypto.com crisis, since people are still trying to steal that load under classic ways. Notably, the condition of the common pool is excellent. I think we might use some of the ustc and Lunc in there to our advantage. At this very moment. In my view, we need not utilize all of them. Still, you should start making development a top priority as you put that marketing strategy into action. Even though Terraform Labs Chapter 11 bankruptcy failed, the fact that they are officially suing the SEC is well known. We do this on purpose to make sure the universe and Luna are completely safe. We have a thorough understanding of Luna's first ecosystem and are willing to invest $1 million in the osmosis link with Luna because of this. Observing TFL CEO, Chris Imani entangled in a legal dispute is riveting. As far as I'm concerned, we're doing fine, and I'll even kneel if I have to admit that the numbers back me up. Luna Classic is still seeing customers. At the same time, validators are only starting to pop up. The future holds a great deal of promise, in my opinion. The D-list will not be revealed on February 15th, as previously said, if this listing on Crypto.com is accurate. Some good news must be here. First, let's examine the price movement. It's somewhat lower today, up about 0.5%, but it hasn't yet broken over the 200 EMA. Nevertheless, signs of progress can be seen. Given the recent crypto quiet stories, is it feasible that we could see a shift today? A brand new day has begun. Bitcoin, which has been plainly seeing a tremendous upswing since the FOMC. Let's see what happens next. Nevertheless, traditional components eventually come together to form the lateral. Who knows? Maybe this new data will be the catalyst we need to start climbing the ladder. Only time will tell. In my view, though, there seems to be a trend whereby we get very little for a long time, and then either very few proposals or a flood of news. When people in the community argue about something about which they seem to have strong opinions, this happens. For this to be successful, everyone involved must have the same goals and, ultimately, a narrative that supports progress. It's about being frugal and not wasting money. A key advantage of decentralization is that everyone has an equal opportunity to participate in governance. Crypto.com apparently, that is their desired destination, and they maintain a degree of loyalty to Luna Classic, particularly in the event that we continue to witness traffic and, more importantly, if Binance maintains its monthly support. Use the space provided to express your opinions. What do you think about Crypto.com's assertions? Are you under the impression that they are finally rescinding it, or will April see the D-list? Trust me, I don't buy it. As usual, let me know in the comments. Your time in watching the video is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give it a like. Until we meet again, goodbye.